Lady Gaga or Chris Brown?
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Lady Gaga.
Wait, hear us out.
This is With Ines, a music commentary podcast where we talk about all things Afro beats, ranging from new music to more serious issues within the music industry.
All right, welcome back to another episode of With an S. Woo! I have to do the sound effects in real life since we can't, do
there's
the
no
thing
soundboard
on here. But yeah, today is another special episode. We have a very special guest in the house. Good girl, LA. Woo! And DG, of course. DG is also a special. And yeah, we're really excited to get into this conversation. Just because I'll say, personally, I'm a super fan. I love this project that came out recently so much. So let's get into it. Okay. So I guess we want to
find out about
how you were, when you were much younger. So in primary school, how everybody had a certain type of report card where they might tell your parents, okay, she was this, she was that. What was your own report card like when you were in school? Did they say that you were playful, artsy,
I mean, as a kid, learning was it wasn't fun. It was just mid. Mm-hmm. But I was very strategic because since I was a very stubborn and strong-minded kid, I'm okay, since I like to do all of this chaotic stuff, let me balance it out so that if I have good scores, they will not they'll not put eye on my body like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I was strategic with so I'll read and pass my exams. Not can I swear?
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Not I give a fuck. But I'll read and just pass, but I always liked music, and in class I used to write lyrics on top, that part where the title is before the lines on your book. I write lyrics on top there or in the back.
Your own lyrics or lyrics to songs?
No, my own lyrics. Just what's going to my head.
It's in primary school?
Primary, mainly secondary. That's where God was.
Fair.
Primary was more me dissociating, thinking of the artist I watched on TV.
Okay.
Yeah, then secondary, it really was more me scribbling up and down.
And that's really cool. That was your own lyrics. So I remember I just used to write down lyrics of songs that I liked in my own books,
and that was fun enough at the time.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
Exactly. And then I would say,
I love your earring. What the hell?
Thank you so much. Thank you.
How do you think she would?
I love silver soda, punkish.
I wore it because I knew I was going to see you today, so I was yeah, this is aesthetic. So
I see. Because I'm because you guys are talking and I'm just I'm just zoning out.
I'll send you where I got it from after this.
Yeah,
my friend did it. But good, thank you. And then would you say you also had lots of tomboy allegations when you were in school, or what was
a lot of?
Tell us more about that.
God damn, at one point they even said I was a lesbian.
In primary school?
Yeah, no, secondary.
Oh, okay. Bro, I'm
not primary school.
No.
In secondary school, I don't know.
Why do you say so?
I was very fluid. I've always been fluid. I'm very fluid in my thinking, in my fashion, in my music. I'm very fluid. So people always want to label me so bad. What does she mean by that trouser that she wore like that? What does she mean? Look how she's smiling at that girl. I'm sure they kissed. They'll literally, yeah, that's what happened in secondary school. There was one time they were spreading rumors that I kissed my best friend at the time. So, goddamn, I'm used to it, but I've been very fluid, since I was young, very fluid. I'm very gender bending, because I feel there's too much fun on all sides of art and fashion and sound.
I can definitely tell that even the way that you express yourself, now you're not, even though obviously you're still very feminine, but I can see that you don't put yourself within a stereotypical
look how I put up with bangs and a t-shirt, what the hell? Yeah, and long nails. Who does that? Yeah. But I love it though.
I see it.
Yeah. Were there any overt things that you gravitated towards that made them feel yeah, this baby's definitely a tomboy? Did you resonate with Buttercup from Powerpuff Girls or Mandy from Billy and Mandy? What kind of things were giving off that energy?
It's just the same thing that I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
I've come to school, or maybe when we have summer class, and I'm dressing more androgynous. Like I dress like I'll probably wear big pants, and all the girls I think want to wear mini skirt. Like like summer classes now, like summertime. Like that's time. All the clothes that is not flaunted. That's the time everybody wants to flaunt their hairstyle, their lip gloss. Everybody wants their crush to see them. Like that feeling that we had in summer school. Me, I'm just like, oh yeah, finally I can express as much as I'm not caged to just wearing the skirt anymore. So I'll pull up with a big cardigan. I'll pull up with a big cardigan and maybe less makeup that day. The next day I'm wearing a skirt. And I've always been like very girl centered. So I've always had like a lot of girlfriends, and I had a lot of like male friends too in school. Yeah. But I'm always like so close with like my friends. So just a giggle and me wearing baggy, looking like a boy was enough to kickstart the rumors.
Conversation. Yeah.
Interesting. Fair. Something I've been thinking about with your look recently, like I feel like it reminds me of a lot of villains or anti-heroes. So I can think of like a Deadpool, for example, like the black and red is a very obvious one. I'm curious about if you resonate more with a villain or with like a hero, like at this stage, like the protagonist or the antagonist. What do you resonate more with right now?
I don't.
I mean, one of our lyrics, I know be good girl again.
But I mean, it's always layered. It's never just as
fair.
I don't really resonate with the hero or totally with the villain. I think I resonate more with the main character.
Whoever the main character
is. Like just someone being the main character, like centering their expression, their experience, their energy, their beauty, their chaos, and because I feel like that whole hero trope, it can kind of be a little performative, but when like you're just bringing a raw energy to like the world and you're just expressing like that, I feel like it's more authentic, it's more real. And then like there's people that are like, oh, I want to be like that character, or that character inspires me to be this character or to develop this. I feel like that's more interesting to my mind than like the hero. I feel like that hero is just like savior complex and it's very performative, and the villain is just like, do you need therapy or just attention? Like, just attention.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but like being the main character, like bringing like, chaos and beauty. That's more my type of shit.
What if the main character was an NPC? Because
the main character can't be an NPC.
The main character and NPC are literally words and opposites.
No, but like what if you're saying like an expression of that individual person, right? What if the individual person has the traits of an NPC where they just blend into society?
Yeah, then that's not your main character.
What kind of show would you
want? The main character in their life.
Wait, there is lead actor, there is background. Yeah, so the background that just throws back in the back, like you watch like a Marvel movie, you just see all the extras. The extras, we don't know what the fuck the extras are.
Fair.
But we know, oh, that's Scarlett Johansson. We know,
I get you.
Like,
I get you. So another question that I had, you've talked about a moment that you had in Apapa way back where you were in a restaurant and
yes,
Lady Gaga was on TV and you were transfixed. You're just looking at it. You couldn't focus on anything else. Yeah, bad romance. So Gaga had this quote where she was talking. I'm just talking about how she was dressing and how she looked and all that stuff. She had this quote where she said, "There's always a dichotomy within me. If you see me dressing really out there, I tend to be self-deprecating inside. When I dress like a lady, I tend to be feeling very wild and confident. How much of your dressing is expression versus armor to guard yourself?"
My dressing is always based on feeling.
Okay.
Like intuitive feeling and intuitive like expression, like intuitive nudges to express. That's what my dressing is always based on. Like I came back from Ilashe, like the boat literally arrived 6 a.m. Like I left Ilashe at 6 a.m. this morning, coming here. Yeah. I'm literally wearing the beach bikini under this. Yeah. So I get home and I'm like, I already know what I feel like. Okay, I'm like, this is what I'm doing today, this is what I'm doing today. I know what I feel like. So I'm like, this is how I feel like. And I always pick the fit that like says what I feel like on that day.
Yeah.
So I don't always dress for like expectations. So most of the time I'm like, oh girl, I want a mini skirt today. And I want my legs all up. You know, and I want to wear high shoes. Or I'm like, I want to wear boots.
Shows boots.
Yeah.
Fire boots as
And
well.
like, I'm not going to take off the bikini shorts, but I want to put like this big, like double strap shirt on.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm doing something else this evening, and I already know, okay, that's how I want, this is how I feel for like what I'm doing there. This is how I'm going to dress. So I just use, my outfits are always energetic expressions,
Yeah.
basically, of like what I'm feeling or what I'm trying to channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a quick follow-up. Did you have to break that in? Because I imagine going from, I mean, you're already a person that would naturally get attention walking into the room because you're a little, you know, like different from everybody else.
Yeah.
But this is like a doubling down, right? So did you have to go through like an adjustment period where it's like, okay, they're looking at me, but now they're looking at me a bit more intently than they otherwise would. So like probably it's jarring. Like it's a jarring look to see the first time out. So
Yeah,
did you have to
me.
go through like an adjustment period with figuring that out?
Well, I'm kind of used to it because since I was a kid, it was always dramatic. Like when my mom gave birth to me, I don't look like anyone in the family, and I don't have like complexion features. I don't look like anybody. So people are like, just say this woman born this became for that man. That's literally what the market women were
Are you
saying.
serious?
In that tone, yeah. My mom told me. Because of like how different I looked from her and stuff.
Yeah.
So I've always gotten and then again, like just being a kid, something about me always, I don't know, it just always make people stare. So since I was a little child, that's been happening. So my brain chemistry is already acclimated. Like I'm already so now it doesn't even feel like anything
different.
No,
Fair enough.
But
Fair.
I can see how like it's be jarring.
Yeah.
But I've gotten used to it. So
Fair. I mean, going off of that, you have a neck tattoo, I guess, since we're still talking about like, I guess, appearances and everything.
It's temp.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a
Fair
permanent one, but I've been holding off on getting one because I wanted to do my next start outside the country. My next like
outside the country. Oh,
but
fair
this is
enough.
temp. It's like me. It's just the same way with me, like wanting to do crazy stuff. Like I feel like I get to customize my avatar and just switch it out. And like this lasts like a week to two. So I just switch it out. Then I have like the love cyber sigils. Switch it out again. Yeah.
So like when you want to get like your actual one, is it still going to be like a neck tat, do you think? Or
We'll see. I'm
Fair
gonna
enough.
tell you.
because it's a really big, I would say, like, you know, once you get a neck tattoo, it means like I'm locked in this career for life. Like I'm not trying to do anything else. So, you know, yeah.
Do I look like I'm going anywhere?
Fair enough. Fair
That is
enough.
not my mind. I've
Fair
never thought about that.
Fair.
And yeah,
so I'm
cool,
not worried
cool.
about that.
Fair.
Yeah.
And I guess we want to talk about the elephant in the room. We have some props that we want to, you know,
Now the cat in the room.
with the knife. Yeah, you know.
Wait.
We're
Where's
ready
my
for
own?
it.
We thought you would bring
Wait,
one.
can you guys flip it? Can any of you flip it how I flip it?
No,
No.
I'm not even going to attempt this.
Please.
I caught myself recently.
Before
just
you
playing
flip
with
You
it.
are, you're the,
Bro,
you're the, you're
bro.
the,
I
you're
mean,
the
the interview will
expert.
probably be more fun, but like, no way.
Oh, the interview might have to be cut short because somebody will start bleeding in this place. But yeah,
Okay.
so you know how like Don Jazzy, he had a walking stick that kind of was there to make him seem regal, like a pimp
I
or
mean,
like
he
a
is regal.
He is,
Yeah, he
yeah.
is.
And then
Yeah.
before him, Zaki Aze had a torchlight, which presented him being like illuminated by God based on the covenants that he had with God. So walk me through the origin of your knife and your thought process in incorporating this into like this new era that you have right now. Tell
It's
us as
because
we
I
knives.
want problems always. I want violence. But no. I'm kidding. Okay. It's just a symbol of like my lethality.
Do you want to hold this one?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
So you can
Yeah.
feel.
Oh, man, shit, give her the bigger
Oh,
one.
the
this is
big-
heavy.
no, give her the
Is
big
it
one.
heavy? Yeah, this one is heavy. I like
She's
that.
actually,
God.
she's actually spinning it, so Jesus.
Be
So
Let me
careful.
not do it too much.
I'm scared. Or
Knife,
do you feel
knife
like you
ASMR.
align more with this knife?
I've definitely seen
As
her
you're
hold
telling us
something
about
similar.
Knife ASMR.
Yeah.
I'm crying.
Well, it's just like a symbol of my lethality, a symbol of my...
Your lethality. I'm not familiar with that word, and I'll confess. Lethality.
Yeah, the fact that I can cause harm.
Oh.
And I'm dangerous.
Okay.
Yeah. Mentally, musically.
Oh, okay.
And physically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're lethal. Okay, that just clicked. Oh, I see. Like the song that you have as well. Fair enough.
The song that I have as well.
Yeah. Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's been very like I would say intentional branding on your end, which is I think it's been very cool to like see. I even see like I think in your listening party you kind of had like knife sharpeners and stuff.
Yeah, as gifts. And then cool. Like esoterically, like the knife symbolizes like using your words to cut through stuff, like using your truth. You know, and I do that with my voice and my words. Like, so
yeah, I was gonna put it away.
It's a symbol of like speech, literally.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
And then going off of that, I'll say in music, shock value without substance can, quickly feel cheap, but yours seems to be part of a very intentional, thought out, larger narrative. So how do you differentiate between shock for attention and shock as a general like expression as a person?
Well, I wouldn't even say it was shock. Like me picking up the knife, it happened very like organically. Like I'm obsessed with weapons.
Honestly, like your whole aesthetic, like it actually all comes together.
The nails as well.
And I know you said you're not necessarily the villain, but like it's giving villain with like good energy, But go on.
Cause it's a main character. Yeah, but like I've always just liked weapons, And I see weapons in not just like physical form. Like the music that I make, I refer to it as like a weapon because it can be used to cut through the limitations in your mind and in like the environment around you too. So I've always liked weapons, and it wasn't a thing of shock value. It was a thing of okay, this is one of the weapons that I like, and one of the tools, obviously one of the tools I like, and one of the tools that like is associated with the gender role of women being in the kitchen, being in the kitchen and the other room, always cooking. So like me taking that thing that's used to like control and just keep women in the same box, taking it and turning it into a plaything, taking it and turning it into a thing that now not that normally you see that and it's used to serve you, now it's used to scare you.
That's very powerful. I kind of like
Fair. I'm curious though, because I know that you have a history with cooking. Like you actually do enjoy cooking.
I mean, I do.
Was there like a natural affinity for knives that might have originated from there as well?
Well, kind of. Even though like over in the last like 1 year, my brain chemistry has changed and I don't like cooking anymore. I like to be cooked for.
Yeah, I mean, you spoke about it. I was going to marry somebody that will cook.
On my TikTok, I'm looking for a man that can cook and clean,
Same.
and shut up. So apply with him.
But next one. So from the outside looking in, it feels like there's real world building that has happened with this EP, right? I mean, even some of the promotional material that you did, the announcement video that was like your comeback. I really love that video, by the way. Shout out to, I know was it Vibes' brother that directed that? I can't remember.
Wait.
The original video where you're on the bed and then you go into the tools. Those Vibes brother.
Iron Vibes brother. Leroy White.
Yeah. Shout out to both of you because that was really, really dope. So it feels like there's world building happening with it, visually, sonically.
Yeah.
In a way, it kind of comes across like anarchy, some like post-dystopian like type stuff as well. So I'm curious, just with building the world, are there things, if we were dropped into your world now, for example, what would we see? What would the mood in the air be? Does it have its own mythology? Maybe some heroes, enemies, just stuff that listeners might not catch immediately?
Well, the first thing that you pick away is the first two things that you notice from the surface is the beauty and the chaos.
Okay.
It is always both there at the same time. Like I could be doing something so artsy, but there's always chaos. Like if you watch the GoodGirl video, I'm performing because my brain done buzzing, and at one point, the glass that has the red wine, which is like my color, the red wine my hand hits it and it smashes on the floor and they want to clean the set, and I'm like, no, that's part of the art. That's the point. Like, that's it right there. Me being so enthralled in the song, me being so deep in like the feeling, and having that stuff break, having the candle fall, having the other stuff like having my rings fly around on the floor in between the shattered glass and the red wine splattered on the white floor.
Yeah.
Like, that is right. That is like, and then there's this like whole artistic thing going on. Like, it's beautiful, and then there's so much chaos too. The video of like me on the car, like, you feel like, oh my God, don't follow. Yeah, like, oh, that's cute. Oh, why she holding a knife? Like, there is always like that beauty and chaos. Like, it's
like a duality. Just
like I always play with the duality, just like I do with like fashion and even like the way I switch gender perspectives in the music. So there's always that beauty, but with that like chaos that stirs your mind and like that breaks you out of the mold of what you're used to. Yeah. So
I'm
like
just catching it with your eyes now as well. Like, one eye is red, the other is black. Like,
so it's and like it's black and it's
fair.
Yeah, I noticed that. You switched it before. I think before it was like the red was on the other side.
Yeah, before the black and the red was inside.
Damn.
I switched it.
I see your mood board, man. Shit.
Right? Like, who's your creative director? I love it.
I am.
Oh, fair. I mean, you've also described like your whole evolution, saying that the concept of good girl has been, in your words, transmuted into a symbol of rebellion and defiance against the status quo of compliance and smallness that has been placed on femininity, and awakening for me and the femme collective consciousness. So you've consistently expressed your journey is more about just yourself, is more for women like you and women in general. So I'm actually curious.
And just creativity in general.
Fair enough. Where does that sense of responsibility for women's struggle come from? Like, and when did you start first feeling that burden that you had to?
Man,
So
when
that
I
is on
popped
for
out the
women.
coochie with a coochie. That's where it started from.
Since you're a baby.
Like, that's where it actually started from. I came into the world and I noticed what the status quo was. And as much as some of us are aware of like these limitations, and we try to act like, oh no, it's fine. And as much as there's those of us that see it and be like, okay, you know what, don't worry, it's fine. And there's those of us that are so conditioned by the status quo that we're like, oh, that's normal. Yeah, I see that a lot. And I see, like the trajectory of like, my mom's life and the women before me. And, also being inspired by, the pop icons like Beyonce, Rihanna, Gaga, Aretha Franklin, Whitney Houston, watching their stories and seeing like the trajectory of their life and how their vision and how their passion plays out. Like, it is inspiring to me on all thresholds of from failure to success, from pain to happiness, and I see all of that and I really take that in and I experience it too. So it just comes through in everything that I do. It comes through in everything that I do because I'm inspired to alleviate some of those limitations, because if the women before me were not brave enough to do that, I would not be on TV right now with a mic in front of my mouth with nails this long, talking my shit. I wouldn't have the privilege to actually do this. Like, no joke, you wouldn't be here right now.
Exactly.
So if those women were cowards, I won't be here right now. So I can't be a coward because there's girls coming counting on me, counting on all of us to show up, to take up space so that they can have more space when they come. And that way, even the men can be influenced to even, cause they also face a lot of pressure because the patriarchy doesn't just affect women, it affects men too. So they can like have more space to, to like have that balance so that we can establish that balance more on earth and, things can just flow better. Like, we all have a responsibility to play. So that's how I feel. I feel like it's way bigger than me. It's not just about getting in the studio and singing some shit on the mic. This is a mission. Like, this is an assignment. It's not about me. So that's like what inspires me to really, fight for creativity, because it's very left brain and we need to not let that die, in the world. We need it.
It makes sense.
We do.
So just going back to another thing that you said, you were speaking about your EP to your fans. You said, it's all about you guys now. Everything I do is geared towards sharing with you the power, elixir I got from my heroine's journey. I kind of wanted to get into that a bit, like the heroine's journey specifically.
Yeah.
Traditionally, with like the original hero's journey thing that exists, like Joseph Campbell had 12 stages before the return with the elixir. But in your case, I want to focus on 4.
Okay.
The first one being the call to adventure. Okay. So what was that moment when you knew the old world was just not enough for you anymore?
It was in 2021, in between like when I got out of like this certain business arrangement and me dropping early Momo. It was around that period that that call happened, and I noticed like the vision I had since I was a kid was so big, and I could not pour that much what needed to be poured from an empty vessel. And I could hear like the call for me to step out of you know what? Let me just wear this purple cardigan and sit here and sing this Bless Me song and fit in. Let me not do the weird things in my head. Let me not have these long nails. Let me not let me just fit in, because like as humans, we don't want people to reject us.
Yeah.
So even back then, you wanted to express yourself in this way, but you're holding
like
back.
This since I was a kid, but I hate it because it was weird. I mean,
interesting.
Me seeing Gaga in that
Bad Romance video
in Apapa, I'm like looking at her, I was like staring at the mirror. I'm like, she's doing the weird thing I see in my head, because I used to, like I told you in primary school, I used to dissociate a lot thinking about artists that I saw. And I'm like, she's doing the weird thing I see in my head. I'm not that weird. Oh my God, I'm not that weird. What the hell? Even though I'm in Nigeria, I know, but I'm not that weird. So I'm like, I hate it because I wanted to fit in. Okay, we just play the good girl role. And that's why this project is so important to me, and it's so like personal, and I love it so much. It's because I was playing that role so much. So like around that period was where I felt like, but this is my own life, man.
Yeah. Was there a particular inciting incident? Were you just sitting down one day and it's like, yo, F all of this?
No, it was a brick by brick thing, like an FYP.
You were fed up.
Yeah, it was just, it kept calling me. Yeah, I kept hearing it. Like I kept feeling it. I kept seeing it everywhere. Yeah. In everything that I was doing, and in the blockages and in the acceptance. Yeah. I was seeing it everywhere. Like, nah. I'm meant for more. And if I keep hiding who I really am, authenticity is the purest form of energy that it attracts what's natural for you, what's meant for you. And I'm like, if I keep shrinking, like this like I said, there's people that are going to be like inspired to break out. Yeah. If I do this, also like for myself, I felt like I was dying.
I get that.
Yeah, you feel like when you're dying, when you're fake life not easy.
Yeah. Especially as a creative.
Yeah. I mean, I respect who I was at that time. Like fake life, that's just like an allegory for it. But I respect who I was at that time. But I needed to show up. Yeah. I needed to answer the call, So that was like the first.
Yeah. You already answered one of them, which is like the refusal of the call. So we can move on to the next one.
Oh, okay.
Meeting the mentor. Who or what was a big guide or influence on your journey?
It was myself.
Yourself? Interesting.
I was actually isolated.
Yeah, I know about this.
Yeah, I was heavily isolated. Like, heavily. Like,
but wait, before you go on,
no human contact for months.
Wait, before you go on.
Yeah.
Before you go on.
Okay.
In isolation, though, were there things that you reached for? Or did it just land in your chest?
Obviously, we're human. You try to fight it, try to force yourself to hang out with those people that hate your God. And those people that don't even believe in you, or those people that think you're a weirdo. Yeah. And those people that are in the old timeline, in the old frequency, in the old energy. You try to force it, but that call too strong, bro.
Okay, so let me phrase the question differently. I've had my personal wilderness period where it's either this is going to crush me, or I come out of this a better person.
Because they say elevation requires isolation.
Definitely.
So real.
But for me, in those periods, the only thing I could rely on, because I was on my bed just weak, was them YouTube videos where it's like the person just encouraging you. So you might hear about Carl Jung and like different people like that. We're going to talk about that in a second. Don't get anyway. But yeah, stuff like that was just like, okay, at least even if I was present, my mind was working. So I'm wondering if there was that for you.
And then you were like building your armor type.
Yes.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, yes, there was elements of that, but one of my main lights was music. Yeah. And in that whole time, I taught myself more to produce, to understand numbers, because music is numbers, to understand numbers. And now, like, it really helps, like it puts my whole, like, music on a different level, and like my whole craftsmanship, my whole craftswomanship on a different level.
Yeah.
Like, I understand, like, artists like Michael Moore, like, when they're on stage and they have certain lingos, like, I could say, yo, I want the reverb at like 30%. I feel, okay, no, it's too damp. And people are looking at like, what the hell is she saying? It's too damp. You know what? Cut the vocal at 300K minus 2
they're
dB.
surprised that you understand, like, producer lingo.
Yeah, because like, music is numbers. So can you hear the number? It does a whole different set of like skill. Yeah. So in that period, music was like one of the lights, you know, mainly for me. So yeah, there was like also stuff like, and also I became a psychology nerd, because I wanted to figure out why most of the stuff and most of the trauma that I had, why it happened. I was so obsessed with, why does the human brain work this way?
Yeah.
You know, like, so I was so obsessed with like psychology, like I literally fell in love with it. The dark triads, girl, like shadow work, all of it, like, I really went deep.
You said that you were isolated for months at a time. Like, what do you mean by that? Like, you were not speaking to anybody, or
no.
You're just like by yourself for months.
Yeah,
that's
crazy.
Really crazy.
Yeah. Just me and my dog.
Your dog, oh, cute.
Yeah.
Final one, the ordeal. So did you have an I might lose it all moment that tested everything you were trying to achieve on this new path?
Yeah. I mean, at one point, let me not lie, I've never said like, oh damn, I don't think this is going to work. Like, my faith is, like, my belief is, But there was this one time in like the last 3 years, I was like, just say I'm not gonna just, because I like the water, I like animals.
Okay.
Like, just say I'm not gonna just find one waterfront, just go into like fish, go on a fish farm, like where there's like animals. Like, I legit thought about that, okay, let me sell the stuff that I have in my house, and I thought about that. Then like a week, I'm like, God, what the hell? I've never felt like this in my life. What the hell? Like, I'm always on 100. I'm always on 10. Even when I'm in the darkest of the darkest of the lowest of the lows, I'm always on 10. But that one time, oh my God.
I think you've also said that you had a lot of criticism from your parents, and, you know, I guess,
Yeah, disown me.
She did mention that.
But
what was so heavy in that specific moment that you couldn't carry that you would have otherwise carried on a normal day?
Man, it was just a very overwhelming perspective on things. Like, God damn, I don't think this is working. Like, I don't think this is working. I don't think anybody gives a fuck what I have to say in this music. I don't think anyone wants to hear me. I don't think I matter.
Damn.
How did you get yourself out of that mindset?
You know, it was really hard.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think anybody wants to hear shit I have to say. You know, because if like I've tried this much and I've done all of this, then obviously this is telling me that, girl, fuck you, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You know, and it was really hard, but and like a few days, I'm like, man, fuck this shit, fuck all y'all. Like, it was like, I went to 1,000. Like, I went to like a threshold I'd never touched, even when I was at my best.
Yeah.
Energetically wise. Wise. Like, it was like, I went to like, I wouldn't even say beast mode. If there's like a level above beast mode.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, nah. Like,
transmuted it.
Like, it just, I was just like, nah.
Fair.
Honestly, I'm so happy you got out of that because we would not have gotten the good girl that we have today. Thank God for that.
I don't go there.
Yeah.
But that one time that I did, it was like, because they say like before it gets really high, it goes really low.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was what that was. So like to shoot up after that was crazy, and it was months till I got signed. It wasn't a long time.
Wow.
Yeah, like not up to 3 months.
Wow. It's what they call the slingshot effect. It's like it pulls you all the way back. And then as soon as it lets you go, it's...
And like how it gets darkest before like it gets...
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's amazing. I'm really thankful for that moment now.
Yeah.
We are too.
Like that was like emotions of joy.
Awesome.
I mean, you've also said that like your inner child is the original brains behind, who you are now. And, I want to
I just felt her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Every time I go, that's her. Childhood pictures of like, when they'll be like, all right, cheese, everybody, cheese, meow. Legit. Like,
it's interesting that you say that because I was going to ask, like, how do you actually like tap into her like properly? Like, do you revisit your childhood home? Do you watch things that you loved as a kid? Like, do you reconnect with old hobbies? Like, how do you connect to your inner child?
I mean,
right now, yeah,
she was crazy. Oh my God, she still is. So like, I have like pictures of her, and we talk.
Okay.
Yeah, and I see her like in my mind. Like I do like I don't know if I'll call it inner child meditation sessions. And I see her and I talk to her and I hug her and I let her know that I'm doing everything we wanted to do. That I love her and she was right the whole time. Because she saw it all. So like I see her, I hug her. I talk to her. Like time to time like that, and we smile at each other, like in my mind. And it sounds crazy, but look, that is like a portal. Like what that did for me, I can't even put into words. And me going back to like the rawness of how she was, jumping on chairs, being loud, saying what she felt. Like she was so outspoken. She was so out there, like, and I'm 100% her now. Because obviously I'm showing up just like what she saw. Even though I was scared at first, like, oh, girl, man, I go for sure. So, calm down. Be like, go relax. So I know they tell her to relax again. Yeah, I'm going to relax. Like, we're outside. Like, if you watch, Besson video, there's one part where I go, that's her. Yeah, once you see that, that's her. Like, what's up?
So that's you like channeling your inner child.
Yeah, that's her. Like, she not even channeling, she just comes. And when I watch the playback, I'm like, oh shit, my man, I'm like,
so you didn't realize it happening?
Yeah, like I literally, hi girl, because I know that's her. Because when they go, cheese, I go, so I'm like, how the hell am I 20 what and I'm doing? That's her. Ain't no way that's the her. That's like, hi girl.
Fair.
Yeah. Fair. Like it's so cool. I love it.
I love it.
I love it.
I want to take you back to the early 2000s.
Oh.
So you're in your pre-adolescence years. You're sitting in front of a screen. You have a CD in your hand. You pop it into the player, and suddenly we're in Hawaii. We're in Hawaii.
Yeah.
There's a massive crowd. Girls are screaming. There's a countdown. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lights flash. Pyrotechnics explode. Britney Spears rises up from the stage.
One more time. Dun.
Yeah, that.
Crowd cheer.
Screaming, losing their minds.
Like literally, you have to go like that with the head. You have to go like that with the life band.
Yes, doing everything. As she starts performing, she's coming down the stairs.
Yeah,
there's a lot going. It's crazy. There's a part where she almost slips, but she caught herself. It's
part of the rock star checklist. Yeah,
just you have to catch yourself.
Yeah.
So there's a lot going on in that moment. Obviously, you're watching this as a kid after your dad gave you the DVD. What were the parts that you would rewind over and over?
All of it.
Really?
All of it.
Okay, but what was it? What was blowing your mind is my question. Like, what were the things that was like, oh my God, this is unbelievable?
The coordination of the choreography and the lights and the sound going off at the same time. It was the same thing too with Michael. like Michael coming out at the Super Bowl and just standing there and everybody losing their shit.
Yeah.
Like that effect of like watching the synchronization, it is crazy. Like I got to like experience it before even real life, even though I haven't experienced that yet on that level, but I already have.
Yeah, of course.
It has already happened. Absolutely. That timeline is just syncing up. So that's everything, man.
Watching that pee back. I mean, obviously I knew Britney Spears was huge. But dude, the way the tiniest girls knew all the words, I'm like, what the hell is this? You know,
total icon.
It's a super icon. Let's talk about the idea of transmutation, right? So for anyone who's not familiar, it's essentially just the process of changing one thing into another.
I learned about that through anime.
Really?
Yeah.
What anime is that?
Anime is so deep. I need to get into anime.
Like it's like God, I wish I remember the name. Just keep talking. I'm going to check. Yeah, keep going though.
But yeah, just like switching one thing from one state into another. So like turning base metal into gold, or even like the law.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, I thought that would be it. I thought that would be it.
Yeah.
Or like the law of or like the law of thermodynamics, where it's like, you know, energy is never, it's never, what's this is not created nor destroyed. It just goes from one state to another. So you've referenced transmutation a bunch of times, right? In your interviews with Aldrin, I just kept seeing the word, like, okay, this must mean something to you. I also talking about how you transmuted that energy in that period of isolation.
Yep.
So I'm curious about how you discovered the concept, you know, because transmutation is pretty layered. Like there's alchemy, there's a spiritual aspect, there's emotional stuff, there's even scientific. So what did you gravitate towards? How did it pull you in?
So one of my favorite things about being an artist and a writer is the fact that you get to take experiences, no matter how good or bad, and turn them into like sound. And in that process, you're processing those experiences and like feelings. And you give that song to someone else as a tool for them to process their own experiences. Cause like someone goes through a heartbreak, you know, and someone falls in love. They wanna, you know, someone wants to bust some shit down. They play Bussy, they play you know, like, it's like, oh, I felt this, then I took it and I gave it to you to feel it too. Or to augment or to help you transmute your own feeling. Because like, okay, Bless Me Now was pure transmutation. Most of my songs are
a pure transmutation.
Matter of fact, all of them are. Because I write all my music, so all of them are transmutation. They're all real experiences. Even Early Momo, down to me saying, why you keep calling, steady calling. Somebody was bombing my steady bombing. Like, that nigga won't get off my phone. 12 a.m. in the morning. Pop, 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 pop. I need to that guy. I find you relax. Like, it's all transmutation. Bless me. Won't you bless me? Feeling like I'll never sing again because I was sick for months.
Oh, wow.
All of it far away. All, including Good Girl. In fact, Good Girl is like a transmutation of all the years of my career to this point.
Who you are now,
So, yeah, like being a writer, transmutation being a writer is transmutation.
Fair. So, true.
So we naturally already, we learn it, like we don't even have to learn it because it's what comes with it.
However, you're trying to dribble me. I'm still thinking about like the actual word though, because that's not a word that anybody can readily identify with just naturally, unless you're really well read or, you know, so like how did you encounter that?
That word.
Yeah. Subconscious.
I'm a psycho nerd.
Fair.
So that's how, because like I like to read stuff. I like concepts. Because I feel like science, art, music, they're all the same thing.
You should definitely watch Full Metal Alchemist. Like the whole point of the whole anime is all about transmutation and how like things are changed to another thing spiritually as well. So yeah,
I mean,
you could identify
but like that's how I came across that.
Fair. I have a follow up to that. So usually one with like we've kind of spoken about this before, and in that period of isolation, one way that people transmute is they take negative thoughts and they transform it to something else. And I know that you spoke about how there were affirmations that you would do where it's like, I'm born with fire in my bones, and I won't stop until I spread that fire to the rest of the world. What are some of those practices that guide you now? So, because I'm sure with affirmations and things, they kind of work with seasons. So what you needed back then might not be what you need today. What do you need today?
Yeah, they change. Affirmations, like they never got to stop, but they just change. You know, they just change with seasons. Now it's more like I'm the master of my own energy.
Okay.
You know, stuff like that. I'm in tune with myself and the universe. It's more like a lot of mirror stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, just looking at myself in the mirror and pouring into myself. I feel like that is top 2 and is not number 2.
That particular action.
Yeah, like ways of like hacking yourself.
Yeah, facts.
I don't know, why don't they teach us these things?
You have to find
It's teaching
yourself.
But
therapy.
anyways, that's why we went to get them, and I
Yeah.
can share them here.
Yeah.
You know, but like especially for people that are creative or people that like are trying to unlock like a certain kind of self-love or power in themselves.
Yeah.
Looking at yourself in the mirror, even if it's just playing music and dancing, and you might find out that you might play the music and dance one certain day and you cry and then start laughing.
Yeah.
Or you might play it one day and just start blowing kisses in the mirror, or you might speak to yourself. I feel like that alters your brain chemistry.
Definitely.
In a way that
I feel you completely.
Like, I mean, there's a reason why they don't teach us these things, because it's too powerful.
Yeah.
But like, it really unlocks your mind, because like talking to yourself positively, very important.
Yeah.
So like, I feel like that, just little things like the beach,
Okay.
water, jumping in the pool, you know, things like that. Obviously, yeah, the affirmations too, things like that. And just certain activities, obviously, that help you get more in tune with yourself. Because when you know yourself, everything else is unlocked.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Fair.
pretty much, if I were to just give like a short list, yeah.
Okay.
Fair. I mean, around 2018, you also spoke about the urgency to make this music thing work. You said, I don't want to wait till I'm 28 or 30 when people stop telling me I'm too old to be wearing bomb shorts.
Oh my God, you saw that tweet from me back then. I was probably still late then.
Yeah, I think you were. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I wanted to ask, what was the most stifling thing for you during that time? And why did that version of yourself care so much about what other people thought?
Because they were trying to force me to go and do medical school for 7 years, then do music after.
After, yeah, I saw that you. Yeah.
I don't get okay, and then you always have to like go to the hospital and then do your what's it called, housemanship, something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, am I supposed to come out here at 40 years and say I'm a bad bitch? Even though you could do that at 40 years.
Sure.
But I'm just like,
why
would I be
time?
delusional and go and do something that I hate and leave what I actually love just because I want to play by the rules?
It takes a lot of courage to like make that decision, to be honest, you know.
I mean, and
I'm happy
I
you
know
did.
it in my soul that this was what I was meant to do. So I was not scared.
Yeah, fair. I guess now let's talk about, some label struggles that we know that you've had in the past. So you've been through some tough challenges navigating, messy label situations and music industry wahala.
Oh, I've never been signed to a label before.
Oh, you haven't officially?
Wait. Because there was like some interview where you spoke about like how there was a deal that you had that almost drove you insane.
Was it not
a
like
deal that I had?
Yeah, like a record deal.
Oh no, I've had people present record deals to me, but I never took them.
Oh,
interesting.
Yeah, but some probably tried to off me off of that.
Damn.
Yeah, that happened. Yep, that's how I ended up at home. Then I wrote "Bless Me" because I felt so sick. Like, yeah, it was really crazy. Like they even spiritually attacked me.
Oh my goodness,
that's a topic for another day.
Yeah,
but like I've never been signed before though. I never took any deal.
So like now, what was it about Andre Vibes and his team that made you feel enough to sign with him and, trust in this particular environment now?
Well, I've known Andre for like 10 years now.
Okay.
Yeah. And known him for like 10 years and also linking up again. It was just very, very, very organic. Like there was nothing forced about it. It just happened to sync naturally and it just felt like alignment,
Yeah.
It just felt like, okay, this is the move, next. And also he saw my vision and he didn't want to change who I was. He saw my vision. He wanted to upscale it. He's like, I like what you're doing with your look. And I feel like I should just upscale it. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to change who you are. And he sees my vision, and I feel like that's one of the most important things. Everything else can follow, you know. But he saw my vision and he was locked in. So
yeah, it makes sense. I mean, I can see that you guys have like a, I guess, very good creative partnership. And you also mentioned that you guys made over 20 records in a month.
No, close to 30.
Oh, crazy.
Oh, wow.
2 months.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And then,
me, him, Jeffro Beats too.
And you created Good Girl and Bust It within 48 hours, those 2 songs.
24.
24.
Are you serious? Between that,
People are
you guys you are locked in.
Oh, there's a tweet that I actually give the actual correct information.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. How many
24
songs
hours.
did you make for the EP in total before you started like cutting down?
I mean, it was the 30 songs, but I already had the intention for how I wanted everything to feel sonically. So I'm like, this project, this is how I want it to feel. I want us to have vocal chops. I want us to have this kind of guitars. I want us to have this kind of drums. Like, I literally have it all written out in my notes.
Okay.
This other type of sound, I want it to be this way. We'll build it off this. So when we made all the music, we already knew message-wise, sound-wise, because I already entered the studio with the intention. So
Makes sense.
it was easy to just arrange and just pick
It must
the
have been
records
difficult to like cut down songs. Like that. I'm sure it was like cutting down kids. Like
it was, but it was also still easy because we had direction.
Direction makes sense. And like during that process when you guys were creating the music, what was the air like? You know, are there any vivid memories or moments that stood out during, you know, those sessions that you can remember?
I mean, it was easy breezy. Like me and Jeffrey, we used to wake up every day. Like we were in the same house, locked in. Sometimes we finish at like 3 a.m. and we're like, we literally tell ourselves, you know how your mom says, go to bed, you have school in the morning. We literally tell ourselves, we have to get up in the morning. Let's stop here. Let's go to bed. So we'll stop, close the laptop, shut down the studio, then go to sleep. Then maybe by 9, Jeff is always the first to wake up. Because me, for like the past 5 years, especially when I was isolated, I was awake all through the night. I've been making music. I've been working on beats. I've been refining my writing. I was awake almost every night. Even when there's no light, I'll buy fuel so that I can make music that I wasn't going to release because I knew it was a craft work. So me and Jeff, we make music, then we come back in the morning. Then he is up before me because my brain was still acclimating to working in the morning and kind of a little into the night and having to force yourself to sleep in the night. My brain didn't know what that was. The first few nights, I didn't sleep at all, throughout the night, in the studio the next day. My brain had to acclimate slowly. It's still trying to up till now. It's crazy. Like me not even I've not slept like how many nights right now? Like me coming from the beach, coming here, because I've been like that a lot. So Jeff is the first in the studio. Then we'll continue again. Then we make the music. It was like that every day. That's why Bossy and Good Girl can happen like that. Because we make Good Girl and then we're already playing chords. We're picking up the guitar. Da, 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 and I'm going, she want me to pass it. I wanna, but we're making another song immediately already. We probably go to have lunch and come back. Yeah, it was the bass first. We go to have lunch, we come back, then we make the bass, then I'm vibing, then Jeffrey's like, oh shit, you had one idea for one drums in December, right? And I'm like, oh yeah. He said, I feel like that drums will sit on this now. And then we calculate it and we're like, whoa! Well, because the studio has a frontage. We're like, let's go put it in. Then we open the door. Then he starts playing with the snares. And I'm like, that's it. Load it. That's it. And we start shouting, that's it. Then we record. Like, that's how we were back to back like that. So it was seamless. It was love. It was just passion flowing. Like, non-stop.
So for all the upcoming artists listening, the key is insomnia. It is insomnia. Like, don't get any
the
sleep.
Key is passion. It's love, actually.
Next question I want to ask, and this is more about the project, so let's get into the project a bit more now. In Good Girl, you mentioned not knowing where you lost your conscience. Maybe TBS, I remember you saying that. So I'm wondering what led to that line specifically, because you say you're always translating real life experiences. So did something you did catch you off guard? Was like, when did you become so heartless? Or were you just like, I was just wondering like why you felt like you had lost your conscience essentially?
Okay, me saying I don't know where I lost my conscience is an allegory for so many traumatic things that have happened to me in my life. And I don't know the point where I went on demon time, the allegory of demon time. Google it, it's a slang. So like, I don't know exactly.
Witch. I've been seeing people saying that, oh, she's a witch.
Afro witch.
Before they use that, say evidence.
Afro witch. We told you she
said demon. She said demon with her mouth.
This Illuminati.
I'm crying.
Illuminati is trying to enter Afrobeat. That's what they used to say in my comment section. You see Rema. You see her now. Illuminati is trying to infiltrate Afrobeat. We need to pray this sign of the end time. Somebody literally end time on my post.
Oh
like,
God.
Girl. But like, yeah, what
you're saying traumas.
Yeah.
A lot of traumatic stuff happened. So I'm like, but there was that particular one though that was like really when like I left school and like my dad was like, if you don't do something at least school wise, I'm going to disown you. And it's like, even if it's a music school or something. So there was a music school obviously around TBS and something very traumatic happened to me there. That I'm just like, bro, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm leaving all these things. I'm going to become a studio rat. Let me go and start this music. That's where I now made Far Away. Yeah. That's where I made Angry Vibes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, make I enter streets. Make I go there with my 5 naira. Let me go and start building my dream. I don't care if I don't have anybody, if I don't know anybody, if I don't have any money, if I'm not a Lepo baby, if I'm a Lapo baby, let me go and be lapping. You know, like that was where like when that thing happened, I'm like, man, I'm trying to play by all these things and all these things. You know what? Let me go and actually start putting my head and start building what matters.
Yeah.
So like that was where like something really unlocked in my mind, you know, for me to like really be focused on my dream.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know where I lost my conscience. Like what part of this or what part of it, but maybe it's at TBS.
Oh, so it's literal. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, where that thing happened.
That is fire. Because when I heard that initially, I just thought it was like a metaphor. Like, oh, I just lost it somewhere. But
and the conscience
specifically,
Yeah. And the conscience is like the me caring so much about shrinking about okay, you know what, let me stay in this school, let me
it was music theory.
Like, where did they kill like that innocent part of me with like all this traumatic stuff that kept happening?
Yeah,
obviously, music theory and some fuck shit just went down there. Like, my God, like leave me alone. Type, So that's why I'm like, maybe it was actually
that is really
I can't find it. Where is it? Don't look for it for me though. I don't miss it.
So this is something I've been dying to ask you.
Okay.
I really want the inside scoop on like the rollout plan as far as like Bust It, because Bust It was supposed to come out as a single, right? And then and then it got shelved once the EP came out later, and it pissed me off because I watched that video. I've spoken about it on the podcast before with you whining with the knife, and I'm just like, my mind is about to be blown because the strings on that are ridiculous. We're about to get into it, and the next thing I hear, this thing isn't coming out. Actually, no, it didn't even tell us. The Friday came and it didn't come out because I went to my Spotify to search for it. So please explain yourself.
Oh no, they got me. Well, it was just more of a technical issue, like on the back end, saying things, you know, that we like put in place. You know, there was just like a technical issue and we had to just, you know what, let's regroup. They'll have it on the project.
Yeah.
You know.
Fair. Because for me, that felt like the single. I mean, Good Girl is amazing. I love Good Girl, but that's what I resonate with because I really like slow wine music. So that was like it for me.
Oh, because you're a hoe.
I wouldn't.
The hoes like that song.
I wouldn't necessarily say all that. I'm
like you did not bust somebody's child down.
No, yes.
Okay, but did you to Ellie Momo though?
No, unfortunately. No, for me, I'm not going to lie. I don't need anybody in my house. Even if it can be a standing fan, just sorry, that's information that nobody needed to know.
We should be friends, man. We should be friends.
I don't need anybody. Me and the mirror just say, bro, this waste works. Anyways.
We should be friends. Wait, you got my attention now. I know you just felt like that was the weirdest thing you said, but that's where you got my attention.
Okay, fair. Yeah. So I'm curious because I mean, you spoke about like how a lot of the ideas for like the drums and things like that were yours. Whose idea was those strings, man?
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey
is crazy. Jeffrey is crazy. He's so talented. Like,
so you go from a bass and then it's like this thing needs strings.
And he's such like a chord connoisseur. Like,
my guys.
He's so into chords, and he's like, he plays it and then he goes, I think I should do a diminished 7 here. And I'm like, oh. And then he goes, you know what? I feel like there's this thing he says, I want to sour it. just sour it.
Like a
Just
pitch bend
move
kind
from
of.
here to here. So he's very like so into the chords like that, and we have like a similar kind of like life upbringing with like how hard we've worked and you know, and how we've been through like so much, and how we don't come from a lot, you know.
Yeah.
So he's like so passionate and he's so hardworking and locked in. So he'd be like trying to take things out of the box. Like he'd be trying to, okay, this is how the rules are. I want to break it and bend it. That's why we do crazy stuff with words. Because when I'm trying to bend, he's trying to bend and bend and like bend.
So a kindred spirit.
You know, like, so it's just easy. Like we can go crazy together. So he was just like, he's on the chords, you know, just playing. And sometimes I get the feeling and I say, let's go here. And like we do that back and forth. But he's such a master with chords.
I love
like,
that.
Yeah.
I have a follow up based on that, because I mean, you spoke about the strings already, and even just upsetting expectation. For me, those strings kind of are built to upset expectation, because you listen to the song and it creates like this almost like heavenly ethereal vibe that now contrasts with the madness that you're saying on the other side of it.
We nice melodies, but we
crazy.
Yeah, like even the
intense
that video, the part where you go and when I'm you and you stab the table, I only like got my attention. That's kind of stuff I like. How intentional? Yeah, sorry. How intentional? I be trying not to hide it, but it's use the energy, you're bringing it out of us. How intentional was that contrast? Where it's like this is so heavenly, but at the same time it's so ferocious and raw.
Beauty.
Damn. Okay. That answers a lot of questions. Demi, go ahead,
very
man.
clear. I mean, yeah, it's not lost on me that you included a female love interest in Busset. So it's a bold choice that feels new in your work. And I'm curious, like, did that perspective come naturally from a personal place, or was there also an intention to flip conventional expectations on their head when you decided to do that?
But my intention with this project was, I want to make the songs as authentically as they come to me.
Yeah.
Because also the thing with GoodGirl is the whole concept of the project obviously is like me giving a fuck you to the status quo. And a girl is not allowed to say that. Yeah. Especially not on Afrobeat.
Yeah.
As a Nigerian girl, you know, I'm not allowed to say that.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to talk like that. And when Jeffrey is playing the chords, my brain is saying, she want me to bust it. I want to. Like, I should not use fear to shrink that energy.
I get it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's not, I'm making this song for you. If you're a guy and you play it, it's directly in your POV.
Yep.
If you're a girl and you play it, it's directly like, so what the hell?
Yeah.
Why not leave all the expectations and all the rules we place on ourselves? Nobody did it to us, so we found ourselves on this planet, looked around and said, you know what, you don't do this, stay inside this cage, lock it, straight with the key. Like, who said we had to do that?
Yeah.
We came here, we met each other, men and women. So what's there? Like, I just feel like I want to express it as rawly as possible, and I'm giving it to you, and it is perfect in your POV.
Yeah.
Fuck me. Take the song and go.
But so I feel like that one, do you know from the start, did you, like, you wanted a high energy, aggressive banger on the EP? Was having a track like that very crucial to the vibe and the image you're going for?
Yep. I mean, we were in the phase where we were making more mellow songs. I'm like, I want to enter street. I was telling them, I want to put my clothes down, I want to mad and run inside the street. Like, not like street per se, but
I love the video. I love that song video.
Like this one, I'm like, oh my god. And Andre was about to leave for the US.
Yeah.
So he's like, I need to give you some sounds before I leave.
Yeah.
You know, I need to give you some sounds before I leave. I'm like, okay. He brings the laptop and he's playing beats back to back, and I'm just in the corner while he's playing. I'm recording all the vibes that I'm like that are coming through. That's where Giga is from too.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where Giga is from. One of the beats that he played. So when he played Besson, and there's a video of me actually writing the song in real time.
Okay.
Yeah, like immediately I heard it, I just this song. And we started dancing like this. Like I literally have the video of me writing the song live like that. So the song came back to back to back. All the melodies line just like that. And I'm like, that's the song. That's the song. Yeah, like you literally hear me say on the video, like that's it. Yeah. So it happened so naturally, and then it fits perfectly too with what we wanted with the project. So we're like, it's in there.
Fair.
Yeah, it's in there.
That actually answers what my next question was going to be, because I wanted to find out whose idea it was to have Baile Funk, because that song's like that drum.
Baile made that beat in 2020. What he said 2022.
Oh, wow.
And he's like, oh yeah, before the whole funk thing even became, and we recorded it last year before any Afrobeat artist even dropped their funk. We recorded it since. So he's like, because Andre loves to explore sounds, he loves to take things out of the box too.
Yeah.
So he made the beat and he's like, Afrobeats, nobody's going to jump on this thing, but whatever. Maybe shall make the beat. And he's like, when I was vibing to it, it's like, damn, this beat I made in 2022 was made for this moment.
Fair.
Crazy, yeah.
Crazy.
Fair.
I mean, yeah, looking at the overall, like I said, creative direction of the project. So when you were working with directors, photographers, and Quadri on the EP cover.
Shout out to Quadri.
Hi, Quadri.
Hi, Quadri. How did you describe the vision of the story you are trying to convey to all of them, like, correctly? And how are they able to, like, take on your vision and execute it the way you want it?
Well, first, like I had to clarify to him and to everyone else. I always like let them know, first of all, why I picked the colors that I picked. The scarlet red. The scarlet red represents transformation and going through something and coming out of it tougher, more stronger person, which is what I literally did, which is what this era is about. So I'm like, I want the colors to also, because colors are frequencies. So I want the frequencies to be right in every aspect of what we're doing, because I want you to actually, like, it's not just a joke, you're actually getting that energy for real when you're messing with anything we did on here. So I'm like, I want the colors to be that. And also the reason why I have the cat is because the cat has 9 lives. It's such a fierce animal. It does what it wants, you know, but then you want it, but then it doesn't play by your rules. The cat comes, you can say, come, put it.
No.
You got to just be like, and I resonate with that so much. That's very much how I am, how my lyrics are. They are very defiant now, who I am right now. And then a cat has 9 lives. It's the way I come back from everything even better and I don't die. That's why I had the animal too. So I have to explain these things to them, and like the intention behind the music and how like I want to like spread the creativity and wake up like that creative chaos and that creative love and that get those juices flowing in people. So I'm like, obviously we're using the energy of the fire, the scarlet red, we're using that energy of like the phoenix rising out of the ashes stronger and all that. So I'm like, we want the cover of the EP to look like that. So Cody's a genius. And I'm always like, my hair is such an important part of like everything I do, because since a kid I started like messing with it. So there's this thing I always say, there's fire in my hair. Like if you watch the car video, I'm going like I do a lot of that. So on the cover too, you can see the fire coming out of my hair. I'm like a phoenix rising with the fire. So we wanted everything to really, you know, be so cohesive. Even the EP venue, we wanted how the red lights wash, what the angles are, the black roses on the ceiling. The black roses, I use that in Little too. Just connecting all of that together, because it's actually so real. And it is the actual storyline of everything. And
even red subtitles I noticed as well on videos.
So like we're like, it just has to really flow like that, you know. And replacing the I in Good Girl with the 9. All of that. And then if you look at because it was Quadri and Ife that did my logo, Good Girl name. If you look at the O, you see a love in between before the I, before the 9. So it's still letting you know the beauty, the love, the Venus.
I'll go look back on that.
And the Mars.
Fair. So you tweeted something yesterday, just to show you how insane we are on this podcast. Where you said it was a dream. It was about a dream. About a dream. Man, I just want the gist. Is Rema happy? Is Rema happy?
Tell people what the tweet was.
Okay, I'll tell them.
So they have context.
She basically said that she had a dream where she was working with someone, right? And in the past, she had a dream about that person before as well, where he had, what was it that he asked you for a lyric in the song? And then that person ended up using a lyric.
He's like, I'm writing for him in studio, and he's like, no, I want you to like give me the words that you've used. And I'm like, what the hell that mean? Why would I give you the words I've used? I thought like you wouldn't know. I'm like, oh, okay, but well, I kind of get it. Like, okay, I can revamp some shit and give it to you. Then exactly a year from when I see that dream, he drops an album and one of the songs have lines from Early Momo. And I'm like, was that what that?
It's definitely Rema.
And another trippy dream.
Talk to me.
I saw one of his covers in my dream. Exactly what he was wearing, what he was holding. Because I have a dream journal because my dreams are crazy.
And you wrote it down?
So I wrote down all the details of the cover, what's on it, what the colors also. Yeah.
Did you predict his before his came out?
I didn't say it was Rema.
I mean,
no,
I know, just saying.
And let me tell you why. Because it's yippee-yi-yo, and this is Ellie Mo. What is it? Ellie? What is he saying? That's like Ellie Mo, bomb.
Yeah.
We clocked your team. We
have sense on this
Rema, hit us up, man. We're trying to say Rema and Good Girl and
I actually didn't say it's Rema.
No, we don't worry.
I want to keep the person.
I feel you. I feel you. But that was just me having fun. The real question is going to be, are there any other like sneaky dreams that you've had like that actually came true that you could share, of course?
Yes, like one time because you know how December is busy for artists. So the year that Eli Momo dropped, I saw every single artist that I saw throughout December. Like I saw in that dream, I saw about 15 artists and I wrote their names.
Okay.
Yeah, so by the time the show run that I had in December was done, the artists I saw were those 15.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
That is insane.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So
I'm hitting you up for dream conversation.
I mean, it doesn't, my dreams don't come all the time, but when they do,
it's
heavy.
Crazy.
It's
heavy.
Love that. Yeah, well, almost coming towards the end, but we like to play some quick games, with our with our guests, So let's do.
You want to play games with me?
Yeah.
You want to play games with me?
Yeah, let's do a quick this or that.
Okay.
So performance edition. So Dochi or Rema? I know it's hard. We started off hard, but Dochi or Rema?
Dochi, because she's a girl.
Okay.
Hi, Dochi. Twerking my titties.
Dochi or Justin Bieber then?
We don't need to twerk our ass nowadays. We twerk titties too. The girls get it. The girl.
We get it. So yeah, Dochi or Justin Bieber now?
Dochi.
Oh, so Dochi or Lady Gaga?
Hi, mother monster. Love you, girl.
So Gaga.
Monster, of course.
Lady Gaga. So Lady Gaga or Chris Brown?
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Lady Gaga.
Wait, Hear us out.
Okay. Just pretend to pretend.
Yeah, pretend.
Okay.
Lady Gaga or Rihanna?
Now you see, she was so confident before.
Rihanna is my birthday twin. Hold on.
Apparently, February 20th, I think.
Yeah, spicy Pisces.
Yeah.
Rigaga.
No. You must pick one. You must pick one.
Oh my God, don't do this to me.
Sorry. It gets worse, by the way.
Yeah,
What?
it does get worse. Yeah. But you can do it.
Yeah, we believe in you.
Believe in you.
I can't do it.
No, please.
Go ahead. Rihanna.
Okay.
Say it again.
Rihanna.
Okay. Rihanna or Beyonce? Rihanna or Michael Jackson?
We're about to combo.
Almost done.
Always there.
Never coming back.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
No pressure.
No, there's pressure.
Yes,
there's actually pressure.
Michael.
Okay.
Final one, Michael Jackson or Britney Spears?
Michael.
Oh,
okay.
So Michael is
your goat.
Interesting.
Fair.
Wait, that's where it ends.
Yeah. It'll be.
When the Bible says spiritual wickedness in high places.
We apologize. We're very sorry. We're very sorry. Now, I'm actually going to go back and re-rank that. So I see.
I think that was going to be that. When you guys said games, I'm like, level now.
This next one is a bit more chill. It's a bit more chill.
Scared.
So we usually have this segment where we have people build their perfect artist. Normally we do it with producers, but like with you, we want you to like do it for your artist. And it's a bunch of categories that we're going to list, and you can tell us which artist fits that for you.
Okay.
Right. So the first one is personality / charisma.
Rihanna.
All right. Second one is style, fashion sense. I guess like Rihanna as well.
Oh, wow.
Songwriting.
Michael.
Okay.
Yeah, because Michael writes beats too.
He does. He be beatboxing, be doing so much.
I don't think you even said Lady Gaga because like some of her songs are so deep as well.
Yeah, of course,
but yeah, go on.
Vocals, so melody, harmonies, vocal tone.
Vocal tone.
If you want to split those up, by the way, you can, because some people just like, I want to talk about one specific person.
Well,
for
vocal
melodies.
tone, Rihanna.
Okay.
Yeah. Melodies, Rihanna.
Oh.
Damn. Okay. Maybe harmonies?
Rihanna.
Okay.
Wow.
Harmonies,
Can I guess?
Guess.
Brandy.
I was going to say Chris Brown.
Okay. Breezy. I know Breezy is like very core to your music taste as well. Range and or versatility.
Range, like vocal range
So
or
let's
musical
split
range.
it. Let's split it.
Okay.
Let's do vocal. Let's do
Vocal
musical.
range, Beyonce.
Okay.
Like music range, Rihanna.
Okay.
Versatility, Rihanna.
All the different genres and things that she makes us fair.
Interesting.
2 more. Air for production.
Ear for production, Rihanna.
Okay. So that's the one person who's like discovered
Rihanna
for
is
you.
one of the hardest A&Rs.
She is. She really is. And then the final one, which is probably the most important thing to you based on what we know, stagecraft and or performance. Michael.
Ooh.
Fair
enough.
That's it. That's it, good girl.
Thank you so much for coming on the podcast. We had a great time.
Yeah, no, this was fun.
Yeah, so much insight.
About like, well, don't worry.
No,
I think that's cool.
I would love to hear. No, please, we have time.
We're here.
Well, like innovative edge.
Talk to us
Bringing
about
like
that.
an innovative edge. That would be Gaga.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
So the ability to bring something new each
like
time.
Innovative edge. That's like, what the hell? Yeah.
That's
Gaga.
fair. Actually, I actually had something I wanted to show you, and I was I'll put it on the camera so that everybody else can see. It's a still from the Britney Spears Hawaii thingy, right? And I'm wondering if this probably factored into your thinking somehow for like your fits and your outfits and everything. Does this resonate with you, or did this resonate with you?
Should I turn my phone to the camera? I don't know if the camera can catch it.
We'll
I like the, yeah.
So do you think there's a part maybe of your child brain just subconsciously just...
The red and black, right?
Yeah, the red and black.
I mean... of course, like we're always a collection of our like childhood, favorite things.
Yeah, Fair enough.
Fair.
Yeah.
Amazing. I was so happy to have had you on. This was a great episode.
Thank you for coming.
Cheers, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me. And thank you for playing with my heart. I should have kept those nights.
No, don't worry. We hid it from you.
You can get your revenge.
Okay. You can teach us how to do the twirly thing after. Yeah, but if you guys haven't, listened to the Good Girl project, honestly, it is amazing. One of my favorite projects that have come out this year. You guys should check it out. Good Girl LA. And as usual, remember to share this podcast with, everybody, your friends, your enemies, anyone that you think wants to hear about our opinions or just listen to.
Your enemies.
Unhinged. Anybody.
Send it to your ups.
Yeah.
Literally everybody. And remember to rate us 5 stars anywhere you listen to the podcast. And if you want to join the conversation, use the hashtag with an S pod on Twitter and tell us what you think. So yeah, thank you guys. Till next time. Bye.
Peace.